Hey guys, so where are things at and where are things going? Hey, I'm Tony with the Johal real estate team, and I just want to share with you a couple of things that I'm passionate about. I'm obviously passionate about what it is that we do as an industry in real estate. I love our industry, I love real estate, I love the clients, the relationships, and just everything involved with the industry. The other thing that I'm passionate about is being a business owner. So I just wanted to kind of take those two passions of mine and create this quick video for everybody. So let's start with where are things at. So let's talk about the real estate side of things first of all. So, it's definitely not business as usual, and things have changed in the real estate industry. It's like I said, it's not business as usual. Things haven't completely stopped though. I think it's important to say that things, if you had said to me at the beginning of all of this that we're about to face like a worldwide pandemic that shuts down the entire globe, and basically us running at 50-60% of what we normally would, I would still say that's pretty good. So I mean, that's a pretty healthy real estate market. I think all of our vital signs in the KW area are pretty strong. Employment and confidence in real estate, and income, and all the various factors involved with making sure this real estate market continues to truck along and people having consumer confidence. So like I said, it's not business as usual. Things have definitely, I don't think anybody's going to argue with me and say that things are the way that they were before, but things have definitely slowed down. But things are still moving forward, definitely. So I'll share with you a couple of things. First of all, let's start with price points, like the $500,000 and under price point. So the $500,000 and under price point is still a pretty active real estate market. It's still a pretty active price point right there. We're still seeing multiple offers. We're still seeing bidding wars. Most homes, I would say, are still going above the asking price. So that kind of tells you that there's a ferocious demand for entry-level homes still in this region. Now, the other thing, what we've noticed is the $500,000 to $700,000 price range is now starting to get a bit more traction. It's starting to get busier now too, which makes sense because the people who are selling the 500,000s are moving up to the sevens. So now all of a sudden that $500,000 to $700,000 price range, it's not uncommon to see multiple offers. It's not uncommon for sellers to hold offers. And we're still getting a fairly decent amount of traction on listings, which a month ago was not looking quite as bright. It was looking a bit more grim, but action still seems to be fairly consistent on listings in that $500,000 to $700,000 price range. Now, when we get to the $800,000 price range, that's when we're starting to see a bit of a slowdown. That's when we're starting to see lots of inventory come to market. They're not moving quite as quickly as the lower price ranges, which makes sense. We're starting to see, more and more homes come on the market in that price range. But think about this. The 500s are buying the 7s. And the more of the 500s that come onto the market means more people selling in that price point are now moving up to the 7s. Now, the same principle is going to be applied to that $500,000 to $700,000 price range now, where we're going to start to see a bit more pressure on the listings in that price range. And those people who are selling the 5 to 7s are moving up to the 8s. So I truly believe that upper tier price point of $800,000 to $1 million is probably going to start to see a bit more traction as May and June and July kind of comes along. I don't think I'm wrong in saying this, that many real estate professionals, we kind of see the first half of the year as being the busy time, and then the second half of the year it tapers down slightly. But I don't think I'm wrong in saying that it's probably going to be reversed this year, that we are seeing a bit more of a tapered start, but then as the year goes on, we're probably going to start to see things heat up again. There is a lot of pent-up demand. We have a number of clients, whether it's buyers or sellers, that are, they've instructed us they're going to hold out until things are under control, or until this pandemic is kind of behind us to some extent. So at that point, they will come to market. So there is a pent-up demand, and that demand will eventually become satiated as the year progresses. I think we can all agree on a couple of things. Number one, the province will reopen soon. whether it's 30 days, whether it's 60 days, and how they phase it out and the steps and so on. But we can all agree at some point it's probably going to open up fairly soon. The other thing that we can agree with probably is this, that when the province opens up and people kind of get back to living life somewhat normally, they will get a bit more confidence in the market and just an stability in their life. So with the province opening up, you're going to get more and more people having confidence in the real estate market, and naturally with confidence comes, you know, people wanting to buy or sell. So real estate it's funny because it's very much confidence or fear driven. When people are confident, they buy lots. You know, for example, investors will try and ramp up, you know, when they have confidence in the real estate market in many cases. But obviously when people are fearful, they don't buy, because who wants to buy something and then be worried that the next day that the prices are going to keep coming down, down, down. So confidence and fear are two very big factors that drive how people buy and sell and act when it comes to real estate. So that kind of covers the real estate side of things. Let me speak to you as a business owner. This was a fantastic time for you to build your skill set, for you to kind of learn more about your product, to learn more about your industry, to train your team, to work on your systems, whether it's your marketing, whether it's your client retention systems, whether it's your follow-up systems, you know, like different ways that you would typically generate business in the past. This was an awesome opportunity for many businesses to truly dig deep into their processes and basically how they do things, and basically hold up a mirror. This wasn't a vacation for an entrepreneur. This was an opportunity to kind of show gratitude, to show love, to show thanks to your clients, to your staff, to your team members. And like I said, it was also an opportunity for you to prime and condition for what's going to come. We know that the market is going to bounce back, and it was an awesome opportunity at that point to really kind of, you know, treat it like an athlete would, like their off season. You know, during their off season, the elite athletes are the ones that are weight training, they're running, they're working on getting bigger, faster, stronger for when the season starts again. And for a lot of entrepreneurs, this last month or two in isolation has been very much their off season. They've taken that time to educate, they've taken that time to learn more about their business, their processes, their systems, their marketing, their client retention, their follow-up, all of the various things involved with running their business at a high level. So anyways, those are just my two thoughts and two things that I'm deeply passionate about. I'm deeply passionate about real estate. I'm deeply passionate about running a business. Thought I'd share it with you guys. It was on my mind. I hope you guys are well. I hope you're safe. Thank you if you watched this whole video. I know it was a bit longer than what I typically do, but thank you very much. I'm thinking about you. If there's anything that myself or my team can do for you at this time, please just give us a call. We'd love to help. See you guys.